started. So, lay down on your mat. Press your spine into the mat, arms down by your side. You can walk your heels in towards your bum or just have your legs out straight, whichever is more comfortable. And just give me some nice deep breaths. In, feel your chest rise and your lungs fill, and then exhale. A couple more of those. Okay, we're just going to take our arms up above our head, and we're just going to stretch out our right hand and our left toe. Imagine you're trying to pull yourself apart. And release, and then we're going to go with the left hand and the right foot. So point your toe away from your body and reach your fingers up over your head, and then relax. Go again on the other side, so right hand, left foot. Deep breath in and exhale as you release. And then on the next inhale, go again on the other side. Good. Okay, now we're going to do both arms and both legs. So big stretch and exhale and release. Go again. Good, one more. Good, okay, bring your arms back down to your side. If you haven't already, walk your heels in towards your bum and get comfortable. Okay, so arms come out to the side, parallel with the shoulders. We're going to take our knees over to the right. And then pivoting on the heels, we're going to take them back into the center. And then we're going to drive up into a bridge position. So you're pushing your hips up towards the ceiling. Brace your core. Sit nice and high on the shoulders. Then lower down and take your knees over to the left. Head stays in the center. Just look up at the ceiling, or you can close your eyes if you want to. Really squeeze the glutes at the top. Lower down slowly with control. Then we're back. When we're back down, we're taking it over to the right again. That's it, up and squeeze. Lower down. Drop those knees over to the left. Back to the center. Drive it up. So you should really feel your posterior chain now. So lower back, glutes and hamstrings, you should feel them working. Drop it down. We're going to go one more to each side. Back through to the center, walk it up, push up through your heels, squeeze the glutes at the top, make sure your hips and knees are staying in line with the toes. Okay, now we're just going to stay with the rock, so you can separate your feet out a little bit, have the feet hip width apart, and you're just going to stack one knee in front of the other, both at 90 degrees, and pivot on the heel. Make sure your shoulders stay in contact with the mat. Push your spine into the mat. Make sure your hips are staying square, facing up towards the ceiling. You can make this movement as big or as small as you want, so you don't have to go all the way over to the floor. If your spine doesn't like it, just don't do it. Just take it as far as it wants to go. Good, okay. Next time you're in the center, we're going to stay with the bridge this time. Just bring your arms down by your side. Drive up. Squeeze those glutes. Lower it down. We're going to drive up for a count of 1. Hold for 1. Drop down for 3. So it's up quick and hold. Drop it down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's it. Try and hold on to that glute squeeze on the way down. Make sure the knees aren't flopping out to the side. You can parallel. We're going to do one more like that. And we're going to add a mid-range in. So we're going to come to the top, halfway down, back up to the top, all the way down. So up to the top, halfway down, back to the top, all the way down. Up, halfway down, up, all the way down, and keep pushing your hips up and working that range. Okay, we're going to do 2 more like this. Good, last one. Yeah, now we're going to take one leg up. Push up and hold, lower down, go again on the other side. If this is too much, you can stay with 2 legs, that's fine. 2 feet on the floor, sorry. Two more on each leg. Making sure your shoulders are staying in contact with the mat. Work those hips up towards the ceiling. Good, 1 more each side. Okay, now we're going to take it full range, halfway down, to the top, back down. So just like we did with 2 feet, you can repeat 2 feet if you want to. Try and really drive up through your heels. So all the way to the top, halfway down, back to the top, all the way down. Adding a little pulse, build that tension. Here goes, 2 more on each leg. So all the way to the top, halfway down, back to the top, back to the bottom. 1 more each side. Yeah, then hug your knees into your chest and have a little rock. That's it, just massage your spine into the mat. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to flip over onto our front. So here, elbows under the shoulder. Step out your feet into a plank. You're just going to rock forwards and backwards. So on your toes, push forward, your weight over your hands, push it back. You want to keep your body in a straight line. Make sure the weight is staying low to the floor and you're not pushing your hips up in the air. That's going to switch off your core, so we don't want to do that. Okay. So from here, we're going to drop the knees. We're going to sit back. Make a little space between your feet. Stretch your arms out. That's it. Push the hips back into your feet. Stretching the arms out. Okay, we're going to walk our left hand under the shoulder. Right arm is going to come through. Place your head on the mat to look at that hand. Look in the direction of where that hand's going. Good, okay, come up, place your right hand under your right shoulder. And with the left, we're going to thread it through that right hand. Place your head on the mat to look in the right hand direction. Good, okay, come up, Push yourself up on your hands and knees. So your hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. You've got a nice box on the floor underneath you. Take your left hand, thread it through your right, and then open up. You just get a twist on your upper back. Try and stack the shoulder blades one on top of the other to really open up through your chest. And follow your hands with your eyes. Hips stay square. Try not to let them rock backwards and forwards. You want to keep that tension in the core. Try and keep your back as neutral as you can. Hips nice and level. Okay, we'll go 2 more. Good, then place that hand down under your shoulder. We'll go again with the right, so take your right hand through, open it out. Feel that pinch on the back of your shoulder blades. Okay, 2 more guys on this side. Last one. Good, okay. What we're going to do, you're going to try this on your knees first, and then if that's okay, we'll take it onto our toes. So line your hands onto your shoulders, knees under your hips, brace your core, make sure your hips level. We're going to drop our chest down to the floor and push up through our palms. So it's not a press up, we're not bending the elbows to get our chest down. We're just squeezing the scapula together, get that pinch on the back of your shoulder blades, and then we're pushing up through the palms. So drop the chest, push up through your palms. Arms stay straight. Really tempting to come into a press up, I know, but try not to. And if that feels okay, step it out and try it in a full plank. If you start to round your back or your bum goes up in the air, or you feel like your core is all over the place, or you've got any pain in your back, just drop back down to the knees and continue from there. Okay, 1 more. Okay, calm up. Put your hands on top of your shoulder blades, just sit comfortably, it doesn't really matter on your knees or sitting cross-legged. Hands to the shoulders. And take the elbows together, hold, and open it back up. Elbows together, it doesn't matter if they can't touch, just aim to get them to touch. And open. Do a couple more. Good, okay, roll up those shoulders, just give them a little shake off. Okay, we're going to come forward with our left foot. We're going to sink into it. Good, okay, when you're ready, right arm's going to extend up. We're going to take it to spinal twist. Okay, bring it to the center, bring your hands down. We're going to stand up, straighten both legs. So your front heel is in line with your back toe. Your weight is over that front foot, but we're still going to press down through that back heel. If it's not comfortable to have hands on the floor, you can take anywhere down that front leg and use it to hold on to. That's it. So both toes are facing forward, one stacked behind the other. And you're just tilting your hips up towards the ceiling. Really straighten that front leg, but don't forget about the back heel. Try and press it down into the floor. Again, you take that front leg, that left leg, back to meet the right, and then push the hips up and your heels down. Bring your shoulder blades back and down. Good, okay, bring it through, drop the knees. You're going to come up on the right leg. So first sink into it. That's it. Lift the chest, left arm comes up, bring it across to the outside of the right knee. Bring your shoulders round with you. So keep the spine long and your chest lifted. Okay, come through to the front, hands to the floor, tuck that back toe under. You're going to step in slightly if you need to, and then just push the hips back to straighten that front leg. Pull your chest down over that front leg. Good, take that front leg, that right leg, lunge it back, your left leg, push your hips up and your heels down, pull your belly button in, your shoulder blades back and down. Yeah, okay, drop the knees under your hips. That's it. So you're back on all fours. Take a nice deep breath in, scoop the belly button in, round your back. Exhale and release. And repeat that. Good, okay. We're going to come down onto our front. So lower yourself down. Do I disappear? No, I don't. Awesome. Okay. Arms stacked, one in front of the other. And then we're going to come up into a plank. So tuck your toes under, lift the knees, get comfortable here. Make sure that you haven't got anything to slip on behind you. So I'm going to get rid of my mat. It's actually doing more harm than good at the moment, I think. So stack one arm in front of the other. We're going to rotate round to the left. Your right elbow should be under the shoulder. Stack those shoulders one on top of the other. Make sure that hip is lifted. Use your core. Bring it back through to the center. And then we're going to come again on the right. So from the side, body needs to stay in a straight line. Nice strong core for the plank. And then we're opening it up. Keeping that hip nice and high off the ground. Bring it back through slowly with control. And opening up to the other side. As an option, if you need to, you can take one leg down. But you can do the plank on your knees. As long as your weight is forward, you'll still feel that work in the core. And you can keep the lower leg, the lower knee, on the floor as a bit of extra support if you need it, and take it back to your knees. And then just lift the one that's going to be on top. Good. That's it. Open up through the chest. Keep those hips lifted. Bring it through nice and smooth. And we'll do one more to each side. Good, okay, drop down onto your front and then just roll onto your side for me. Take your lower arm out in front of you, stack the top arm, knees bent in front of you. You're just going to open up through that top arm. Take it out behind you. It doesn't need to reach the floor behind you. If it doesn't, that's fine. And just follow it with your eye line. Yeah, nice and slow, nice and smooth. We've got 3 more. Last one, finish with your hands closed. And we're just going to go into a clock face. So the top arm is going to come up. It's going to come over your head. It's going to sweep round behind you. And then it's going to come back to close. So the aim is to try and keep your hand in contact with the floor, but not if you have to lean over and open up your chest. Keep your shoulder blades stacked one on top of the other. Stay on your side. It doesn't matter if it lifts. Try not to compromise by rolling over. That's it, back to close, move back. Up and over your head, round, behind you, back down, to close. Watch out for water bottles or objects near you. And 2 more like this. Last one. Good, okay. When you're ready, roll over to your other side. I'm going to swivel around so I don't turn my back on you. So get comfortable, lower arm is out in front of you, in line with the shoulder. Top arm stacks on top, one shoulder on top of the other, one hip on top of the other. And we're going to go into the crocodiles first. So just open up that top hand behind you. Follow it with your eyes. Don't force it to touch the floor behind you if it doesn't want to. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Nice calm breaths while you do this, guys. So we've got 4 more of these, and then we're going to take it back into our clock face. If you have moved to your previous position, just do a quick check of the furniture around you. Make sure you've got some good room. Okay, last one like this. Take the hands back to close. And then the top hand is going to come up, over, round, the back, back to close. So 2 more like this. Last one. Good, well done. Okay, roll up into seated position. Have a little stretch of your shoulders if you need to. One arm across. Good, I think. Well done, guys. Okay. So either on your mat or on the carpet, whichever is more comfortable. We can take both legs out straight. That's the more difficult option. Or you can bend your lower knee so you've got a bit more support, but we're going to be coming back up into a side plank. So top hand can rest on your hip. Lower elbow is under the shoulder. And just tap your hip down and then drive it back up. If that's too much, you can bend the lower knee. That's it, so you take a bit of the weight off. That's it, keep pressing that hip up nice and high, up towards the ceiling. That's it, try not to fall back down to the floor, try and control it. One more like this, then what I want you to do is thread the needle. So we're staying up. If it gets too much, you can always come down and rest, or you can bend that lower knee. So we did this before when we were on all fours. Seems a lot easier then, huh? Give me two more. Keeping that hip up nice and high. Bringing the arm through. Then open it back up. And then we're going to lower. Okay, come over to the other side. So try and full plank first of all. You can always drop the knee when you need to. So top hand on your hip. Up into your side plank. That's it. Tap the hip down. Drive it back up. You need a non-slippery floor for this. Okay, we've got two more of these. And then we're staying up and threading the needle. So bring your hand through, open it back up. But remember, you've got to keep that side plank in good form. Drop the lower knee if you need to, if you feel like your hips are dropping. Two more. Good, and one. Okay, come up to seated position. Cross your legs or sit however is comfortable for you. Take your hands back on your shoulder. We're going to go back together and open. That's it, open up the chest. Get a good stretch on his rear delts. It's not a good day today to not be able to find a hairband. Okay, take your arms out, cross them over, turn your palms around to face each other, then link hands and take your chin to your chest. Let's get a lovely rounding through the back. Just opening up the back of the shoulders. Good. Okay, release. Bring your hands round. Bring them behind you. What we're going to do is put your fingers down towards your bum. And we're going to bend the elbows, lean back, and push up through your palms. You might feel that working down the back of your arms. Try and keep the chest lifted. Brace your core. You might start to feel it in your core as well. You can bring the heels in if you want to. That's it, so drop back. Bend the elbows, bring them down towards the floor and push up through your palms. Give me a couple more like that. Then option is to lift your bum. And we're going to bring one knee in and take it out. One knee in, take it out. If that's too much, you can just stay low, keep that bend, and try it like that. Or you can even bring both knees in and extend out. So bring them together and extend out. Choose your option. Pick the one that's right for you. Keep the hips up, brace the core. One more to each side. And then come down, release your triceps. So take one arm up, bend at the elbow, hand in between your shoulder blade. That's it. Good, and take it to the other side. Yeah, okay, just have a quick shoulder stretch. Take your arm across, use your other arm to pull it in. Good, and other side. Good, okay, swing your legs down and come up to standing. If you have a chair or anything nearby that you can hold on to, like a work surface or something like that. What you're going to do is take your hands and push your hips back, tilt forward, drop the chest. Anything will do, so you can use the side of the sofa or that TV stand thing here. And then you feel the stretch all down the back of the shoulders, down the lats. Might feel it a bit in your hamstrings as well if you're really pushing your hips back and keeping your legs straight. Good, slowly rise out of that. Get rid of that, don't need that anymore. Just realised I haven't got a head. Okay, so take one leg behind the other, other arm lifts up. So we took our right leg back, we're taking our right arm up. We're just going to lean into it. That's it, drop it over to the left hand side. Good. Bring it back up to the top. Drop your right arm, step out your leg, put your left leg behind the right, extend the left arm up. And then when you're ready, tilt it over. That's it, chest stays high. Good, okay, so one arm's up, one arm's down. You're going to bring them together, hands together behind. Aim to hold onto your hands, but if you can't reach, if you've got a towel or anything handy, I'm just going to use this TV remote. I can't find anything else. Just find something to bridge the gap. A towel or a band is better because you can sort of crawl your hands together. The remote, I might accidentally turn the telly on in a minute, so if that happens, you know why. That's it, just pull those elbows back gently, lift the chest. So either holding onto an object or holding your hands. If you have got a towel or a band, you can start to crawl the fingers together. Good, and release, have a little shake. Now the other arm comes up, bend the elbows, bring the hands together. That's it, lift the chest, pull the elbows back slightly. Anything you've got handy will work, so I used a remote, but you can use your water bottle, or if you're lucky enough to have a towel handy, they're good. few rolls through the shoulder. Done a lot of upper body strength work today. Well done, guys. Okay, and take it through the other way. Good, so forward, down, back, and up, forward. Okay, now we're just going to release the neck. So tilt over to one side, gently press it down, not too much pressure. Good, to the other side. That's it, gently press it down. So that's stretched down the back of the neck and through your traps. Good, okay, then we're just going to release it and have some rolls. So from one side through the center to the other. Don't know where all my hairbands in this house have gone, but they've all disappeared. Good, then we're back wheel through to the center. We're going to tuck our chin into our chest, then lift up to look at the ceiling, and then take it back down to the chest. Okay, leave your hands, head in the center. Take a wide step. We're just going to come down, cross the arms at the bottom. Big inhale and lift and stretch up. Exhale, come down. That's it. Big deep breath in. Bring your arms up. Imagine you're scooping up the air. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the hips back down. Do one more. Big deep breath in. Exhale and release your arms down. You're done. Well done, guys. Good job today. Have a good day.